This is the man accused of shooting a man in the face on the South Hill in Spokane last night. We have video of what happened, and in it, you can actually hear the gunshot, but don't see the shooting. We do have to warn you, some of it may still be disturbing or even triggering. Investigators say this all started after the victim went to confront Gary Cottrill about crimes in the area. That encounter quickly became violent.
Yeah, you ought to be really proud of yourself, my friend. Really proud. What? Well, we got proof. We got you on video, mister.
Vanessa Perez spoke with the victim's dad and is live with more.
Nia, this neighborhood is still in shock due to what happened last night.
I had him in my hand and I told him, I says, Scott, you're gonna make it through. God's got your back. You're gonna be okay. And he just looked at me, couldn't even talk because his mouth was just so full of blood.
Michael's son was shot last night. Prosecutors say Gary Cottrill pulled the trigger. Neighbors say it all started when they noticed someone was slashing tires.
We find out by other people that heard about it that there was like 5 or 6 cars on Adams Street, and there was cars on 7th Avenue that was done.
Michael also claims he caught Gary on surveillance. Nicholas says he witnessed Gary doing the slashing just the other day.
The silver one here in the driveway, he slashed that the other night.
He says about 30 cars' tires were slashed over a 2-week period. Michael saw Gary walking his dog down the street Wednesday. Michael says he told Gary it wasn't a good idea to walk in this neighborhood because they say he knew he was slashing tires.
The gentleman, well, excuse me, he's not a gentleman, was out there in the middle of the street, pulled out something from his pocket and pointed at my son and shot. I didn't realize my son was shot. I went to go chase the guy, and then I realized, I happened to look, my son was laying there.
The bullet entered his cheek, lodged next to his spinal cord. Gary faces a first-degree assault charge. According to court documents, Gary denies slashing any tires, then claiming the only reason he was carrying a gun is because he was assaulted by Michael or his son the previous day. Now, investigators are trying to figure out what led to the shooting, but this neighborhood says it's pushing through.
This is crazy. This has got to stop. I mean, we're all in this together, and I fear for women and children out here, and even the older people, man. It has to stop. This is just insane.
A judge set Cottrill's bond at $50,000. He'll be back in court February 1st. Reporting in Spokane, Vanessa Perez, 4 News Now.